Cancel, what's going on? How's your day going? TT Fragrances, what's going on? Omar, what's going on? How is everyone's day going so far? You tried imaginary authors. I've not tried anything from imaginary authors. Heard I've heard they are a great brand, but never tried anything from them. C2, let's add him in. There we go. What's going on,
Do
C2?
you see me? I'm not frozen or nothing like that.
Um, you're frozen for me.
Oh my gosh, man. It just never works. Every time it's me doing a live with you, it never works for you. I mean, you're not frozen on mine. Mine is always perfect.
I think it was just the first like 10 seconds was just gonna be laggy, but I can't see you moving now, so that's good.
Just a clean live. No mess ups. Uh,
Blood by imaginary authors look interesting. C2, what do you think about the fragrances that have like the blood notes in them and like the notes of like credit card and stuff like that? Like I've never tried any, but I still have an opinion on them. I think that they'd be weird, but what's your opinions on them?
Creepy to be honest with you. Blood notes. I don't know. That just sounds awkward. Like I don't know. That doesn't sound very. That sounds like something a vampire would wear. Like if a vampire was to wear a fragrance, that's exactly what they would wear.
I want to say Brian tried like one of those like weird ones. He tried like last birthday cake or something. And I want to say it had notes of like cake, but like credit cards too and stuff like that, which is just weird.
Like I've seen like somebody said that there's like a fragrance with like a money note in there. But they said it smells like pennies, so I never smelled it, so
Let's see. Omar says when one person talks, the other person freezes. Oh, well, so long as it's not the person talking that's freezing, it's not that bad, I suppose. Scent of the day, French Avenue, either X-ray. Yo, what's up, C2? C2, have you tried either X-ray or no?
I've heard of it, but I haven't tried it.
Um, on he tried last birthday cake. Heard it has gunpowder. Yeah, it has like cake, gunpowder, and like rum and stuff as notes. Like it looks interesting. It looks really interesting. C2, what is your fragrance of the day?
I don't know. I like wearing this. I didn't even know it was gonna rain today, and it ended up raining, and it worked out perfectly because I like to wear this when it's raining because it's aqua de Gio and it just kind of matches the vibe. So I went with aqua de Gio and smells amazing. It smells even better on the dry down. But Profundo, this is easily like one of the best aqua de Gios in my opinion because I smelled the whole line. Elixir was decent, but I don't know. It kind of smells similar to Profundo, but I,
I think though, like probably the most different out of all of them that I smelled, definitely Profundo and the Elixir, but I would say Profundo's the most different just because of all that like mineral heaviness in there.
fragrance. So it's like I like it. Fundo's good.
Okay, well that's a weird dude. I have no clue why it's doing that. Money fragrance is wealth by perfume. Sucks. It has a money note. Bro, wore Sauvage EDT to work. Your coworker kept saying how good you smell. Go dogs. I mean, Sauvage EDT is just, it's not a fragrance that, everyone's going to love. And it is one that's popular, but you'll still get a lot of compliments when you wear that one. I'm
Mhm.
wearing Prada Carbon, which is pretty similar to Dior Sauvage, but I think Carbon's better. Grim, what's going on, man? Let's see. Wait, so you've you've Luna Rosa Ocean Le Parfum. What other ones have you smelt for the from the Luna Rosa line?
The fragrances that I had, and then there was like some. Yeah,
I forgot you had that one. Yeah, Prada Black is so good. Where's my bottle of it? It's right here. Yeah, it's such a good fragrance.
Prada Luna Rosa Ocean Lee Parfum, but yeah,
authors. Have you?
I haven't the last time I recall, but
Yeah, it's a
nah.
love-hate
Yeah.
thing. Tried Whiff Waffle Cone from Imaginary Authors, wasn't a good one. I've heard a lot of people say, like, Whiff a Waffle Cone is, like is one of the best ones, but a lot of people say it smells like a waffle cone, like, it smells like a dessert, so, I don't know. I feel like Imaginary Authors could be one of those brands where, like, they could just be not very good fragrances, honestly. C2 Like, I mean, I hear enough people talk about them where it's like obviously they're like not the worst brand ever, but they almost remind me of like alt fragrances in a way where it's like it's fragrances that like I don't know, like I feel like some like you buy it but you just wouldn't really like wear it. But have you tried any alt fragrances or no? Yeah, I tried Alt A, which is a clone of YSLY, and that one wasn't bad. That one was a pretty decent one. But I think like I don't know. I want to try like more alt fragrances, but I also want to try I want to try Dua fragrances too. I know Brian has a bunch of Dua.
They probably shit better than doing. No, I need to try it though, because I know I'm talking, but I haven't tried it. But I know Alt would for sure shit better than do it, because Brian tells me do it takes like I think they're almost on like Joe shot level, like with the shit on there. Yeah.
Fragrances are good, but majority of them are just like cash grabs. Whatever a popular fragrance is out, they'll just push out like their version, and then just try and get as many people to buy it. I wanna wait. What's up?
So the MLs are probably like that's why I'm saying it's a cash grab.
Like a lot of people, they're like, "Oh, do it so cheap," but it's like, yeah, you're spending $30 on a 50 ml or on a 30 ml. You're spending $50 on a 30 ml when you could spend like $40 on a 100 ml of like Dylan Blue or something like that.
It's a bigger ML than Dua. Like
Try Dupe. I've never heard of that. Never heard of that brand. Too sweet or what? Just smell like cinnamon, but not in a good way. So, Grim by cinnamon, but not in a good way. Like it was just a straight cinnamon bomb where like it just made you want to sneeze or what? Because I feel like I don't know. I feel like dude, as soon as you add too much cinnamon, it'll absolutely mess with the fragrance so bad. Let's see. C2. Honestly, I think the next fragrances you need to look into, they've got to be city rhythm fragrances, dude. They're so good. You have to look at
loco, but I feel like I gotta get a set of rhythm, man. Like I don't know, it just like I just want to get my hands on one, especially Austin, because you've been talking a lot of good things about Austin. So yeah,
$500 to spend. You can get a 10 pack of these city rhythm fragrances for like $500. They're all 1 ounces, and you get Austin, you get Nashville, you get Miami Tropical Confessions, Redline 2654. You get 10 of them, obviously. But like they're all different ones. And I mean, honestly, I think just for me, especially if I didn't have any city rhythms and I did want to get into city rhythm, that would be the way I would go. And then also, instead of $900 for 10 of them, it's $500. So you save $400 that way too. Tom, what's going on, man? How much longevity you get from your Dylan Blue? I would say, I mean, I probably get like 7 to 8 hours with it. Like, it just lasts me a whole day. C2, you have Dylan Blue or have you tried Dylan Blue? You have Pour 'Em. You obviously you love that Pour 'Em.
like that. So I use it for as a gym scent, not only just like as a summer scent, but I would say the longevity is probably about the same of like as Dylan Blue with Pour On. So yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'd wear it and I'd get maybe of actual good projection, probably 5 hours. But with Dylan Blue, it's like 7 to 8 hours on my skin, at least with good projection. Montrese, what's going on, man? Have you tried Lamensite? I have not tried Lamensite. Have you, C2?
At all, to be honest with you. So financial funds. I mean, I could go somewhere and just smell it, but I just never had the opportunity. So I'm in a more better situation to go like to have a chance to smell those. I know Micah doesn't because he's in Montana and they don't have the best places to go smell like top quality niche fragrances. But I got them because I'm luckily in a good city to find it. So, but I haven't gotten the opportunity. Yeah.
Drake's new fragrance. No, it looks interesting, but it seems like it'd be too feminine.
What was it? Summer Meek. He said it was a little bit too feminine, but I think he was. Yeah,
Y'all again, bro. What is going on with the stream? I'm so confused.
both of our ends and people are having issues. Yeah, and then when we and then when we have issues, then it's perfectly fine for them. I don't understand this, bro. Like,
Any idea? Never tried it. Maybe it could be good, but I've never tried it. Homie's teleporting. Okay, one of us is teleporting now. I'm no clue, bro. This is weird because it's like me and you are perfect. Like I can hear you. There's nothing.
y'all can't show us, so it's like we don't know what's going on. So we, I don't know. It's kind of hard to know like what the issue is. So
I smelled imagination the other day on someone at my school, and I think like imagination is good. I don't think it's better than Full House. I will say one big difference is Full House is more like powdery sweet, and then Imagination is more like soapy clean. So that's one of the big differences. Hey, TT fragrances, have a good rest of your day, man.
basic and just like not a fan of it. Yeah,
Is just like a soapy fragrance.
other fragrances that just like almost like pretty much like just focus strictly on like soapy clean. Not a fan of those.
Move your froze when you move, I freeze. That's weird, dude. What is going on? Bro, what? That makes no sense. Because then there's nothing for us. It's perfectly fine for us. Come on, bro. I swear to God.
Having issues on it, no freezes, no nothing. But now, yeah, quote unquote perfect. And now apparently it's the chat that's having issues. So yeah,
Time the other one talks. So I mean, if it's just that, then I don't think it's that bad, you know. Um, tell about Kamerakawa. Kamerakawa is a good fragrance. C2, you just have the original Kamer, right? So
not the same though. Just the added cost. Nah, I haven't. I'm trying to find it like at the racks and see if like I can try to get it and then maybe sell like my OG Commer to somebody. I don't know if anybody really wants it, but it still smells good though. Like I said, it doesn't smell bad at all. It's just like I think college is better because the coffee note just carries it. To be honest with you, yeah.
that like cinnamon, vanilla, like desserty-ish base. Then you get some candied fruits, you get pralines, you get that coffee in here. So it really does just add like this almost like masculine warm depth. This is from what I've heard, is that it just adds like a masculine depth to the original like Comra. Don't think you got enough cologne. I don't think I have enough cologne either. I think I need like a million more bottles or something.
That's why I gotta have a whole room. I just like a huge shelf in the back. Like I'm gonna set up like a crazy studio in the future, man. I just can't wait, man. Like, yeah.
My bed and stuff into his room, and then I could have like the room I have now just to be like a recording setup and everything like that.
That's what I'm trying to have. Yeah.
Send a screen report. Gotcha. I have the original camera. Looking forward to buying Kawa. Is it less sweet? I don't know. I've kind of heard though, if you have one camera, you kind of have them all, even including like the new Ducan. A lot of people are like, like just buy one. I would say if you have the original camera, maybe it's not worth it to get Kawa. Now, like obviously, yes, there is a difference between like coffee, but if people are saying that Kawa smells pretty close to the original, then maybe it doesn't smell too far off. Do you kind of get like a coffee vibe from Kawa or from Kama or no?
That cinnamon, apple pie, vanilla, like ice cream, like more types of just more a little bit slightly more on the feminine side, but in my opinion,
Is people are like Kamra Kawa smells just like Kamra, and the new Ducan smells just like Kamra and Kamra Kawa. If they smell so similar though, like how can they smell so similar to the point where they're redundant to own multiple of them if they're like so different? That's just what's never made sense to me. Because if they're so similar, then why do people? Because I see a lot of people, they'll have the original Kamra, they'll have Kamra Kawa, and they'll have the new Kamra Dukan. And then a lot of people, they'll be like, only pick one, which I don't know. I still want to try Kamra Dukan, and I want to try the original Kamra. But I think if anything, I might try and get them in like a pack because a lot of times on Amazon, you can get them in like a bundle together. I honestly think with the new Hawas Tropical, they should have done a Greenlee clone instead of a Paradise Garden clone. Now I get it because Paradise Garden is, more of a tropical fragrance opposed to Greenlee. But dude, a good like an actual good Greenlee dupe would have sold so good. Like so many people would have bought that, especially if like if they could have done that DNA well. People would have absolutely loved it.
more than like just a designer fragrance. So yeah, I think
Ash. Oh, let's see. Someone says top three most overhyped fragrances. Like Sauvage Eau de Parfum, I think that's a very overhyped one. A lot of people say that's the best one. It's not. Any Thomas Cosmala, I really don't think is good. And then like pretty much every single Tom Ford, I don't really think is good. Now it's weird because they're not bad fragrances, but for the price, they're not good. My Dillard's got a bunch of Tom Fords, so I tried, I tried the real bitter peach, and they straight up pretty much smell one to one, the Maison Alhambra clone. And I bought my girlfriend Lovely Cherry, which is a clone of Lost Cherry. Smell that smells pretty close. Um, Fucking Fabulous was good. I enjoyed that one. My girlfriend enjoyed that one. Oud Wood wasn't bad, but it's like all the Tom Ford fragrances for what they are, they're so overpriced. But C2, what are your three most overhyped fragrances?
I can't really think of number two. I know there's more, but it's just not coming to my mind. But at least I got two out of there. Yeah.
Honest reviews. Like they're doing it just because they're paid, you know?
A lot of them no more. Now I still watch like I just watch FB because of his content, to be honest with you, and then I like Triple B a little bit. Those are only two like main that I watch. But the ones that are for sure getting paid is obviously either Erica, Jen Sense. I think he gets paid to say a lot of stuff, and then oh yeah, Curly Frames for sure. She man, she be selling her soul. But getting paid for those frames is just a lot. Yeah.
You know Chaos Fragrances?
Nah. Yeah, I think
This
somebody told
one
me.
guy, but I'm pretty sure he's probably getting well, like, obviously he's getting paid, but it's like it's so weird because like, you see a lot of these, like, big influencers, and, like, they'll recommend something, and it legit looks like and sounds like the nastiest clone you've ever seen, but all these people are like, "Oh, it's so good," and then they never talk about them, like, ever again after that video. Some people, they'll promote it, and you'll never see them talk about it ever again, and it's like, so
I understand they're trying to get their money and everything, bro. But with me, like I said, the money is cool and all that. But like, bro, if it's something that I don't like, I'm not gonna lie to my people, bro. I'm gonna turn it down. You can offer me 1 million, bro. I'll turn it down. Like, yeah.
I don't know, and it kinda got ruined then too because, like, some people, when you wear fragrances that some people, like, were paid to promote and stuff like the original Hawass, like, so many people will come through if I'm talking about this on a video, on a live, people will be like, "Oh, he's just trying to sell you Hawass." And it's like, one, I don't sell anything, but it's like, it does suck because then there are some, like, really good fragrances that people just are naturally gonna shit on because 'cause they're like, "Oh, it's it's an overhyped fragrance that people were paid to enjoy." But like, I think Hawass and Hawass Ice are phenomenal fragrances. I think a lot of Middle Eastern fragrances are phenomenal, but they do tend to get just like a bad rap for sure. What's good, Maurice? Any chance you try Guerlain, L'Homme, Ideal Extreme? I've never tried any Guerlain fragrance. What about you, C2? If you tried any well, they're asking Guerlain or Guerlain, L'Homme, Ideal Extreme, but have you tried any Guerlain fragrance?
I don't even know if I even heard it, to be honest with you.
And is this freak show? Yeah, I love shit on Nitro Red every chance I get. Ultramall is a little expensive. Can often on 9 p.m. fill the gap. I mean, it could, but and now I mean C2. I don't know if you'll agree or disagree. Personally me, I say just go for Ultramall. Like yes, it is a little expensive. I think if you want to get a clone of it, go Latafa Ram Silver over often on 9 p.m. But I don't think 9 p.m. is the best.
And that opening with the bubble gum, and then it gets masculine on the dry down, but it's like, bro, the freak, dude. Like, what was the point of that? It's like y'all could have just made it like, I don't know, 9 p.m. just all over the place. I don't like.
And the vanilla hits. I don't get like any vanilla in Sauvage, like part like EDT through Parfum. Now I know like vanilla may not be in all of them, but in my opinion, the best Sauvage has just got to be Elixir. Um, it's this masculine, strong, woodsy, lavendery, licorice root fragrance. You walk in with this, people are gonna be able to smell you. People are gonna know, you came in to to have a fun guy. You know what I mean?
So much on Savage Elixir, bro. I don't understand. She say it's like a quote unquote headache like magnet, but when I wear it, it don't bother me at all. I never heard anybody say it's a headache magnet except for her.
One time I did like 3 sprays and I went to school and like it was a little strong and I had like one guy at my table say it was a little strong, but other than that, like I've never gotten any negative reaction with Sauvage Elixir. Heard people say the Alhambra fucking fabulous clone smells better than the OG. It was kind of weird because have you tried Tom Ford fucking fabulous?
Let's try that.
It's weird because it's like it's this kind of like masculine adult leathery scent, but it almost has this like this weird like leathery almost this like leathery minty combo to it where it's like it's kind of
Something
this
about that.
like it's kind of this like this refreshing lavender. I don't really like lavender and I could be mistaken because I was smelling a bunch of Tom Fords, but that one was really interesting to me. And that one honestly like I smelt it, I was not expecting it to smell half as good as how it smelled.
I didn't try it. I mess with leather, but it's just like that combo though. I don't know about it.
It's like it was probably mint, but it had this just sort of like herbal vibe to it. This like natural outdoorsy herbal vibe to it. It's kind of weird, but I'd say definitely try it if you can. Please suggest 1 or 2 fragrances for date nights. Honestly, I think like date night and C2 could definitely agree on this, which me and him could have the same idea, but I feel like Prada Black is great for a date night. Um, it's
With this, but in
It's
my
this just
opinion,
like sexy, ambery, vanilla kind of fragrance, super good. Do you get like a almost shaving cream vibe with this or no? Because for me, I do. It's so good. Ooh. But yeah, C2, you have a different recommendation for a date night set?
Crushes a day night set. Yeah, but I was talking about this. No, I haven't smoked Instant Crush, but I know from what I've seen in the scent profile, I know that it can be a day night. And from what I heard, and I know, talking about, and Brian disagrees with me on it. He says it's like not like sweet enough, but I'm like, bro, it's definitely sweet enough for a date, in my opinion.
What Brian's talking about half the time with Instant Crush, because he says it's a good fragrance, but he says it isn't sweet, and he says it's like super feminine. And to me, like, yes, it does have the Baccarat Rouge DNA, so it is going to be a little bit feminine. But it's pretty masculine for having that DNA, and it's very sweet. It's very strong. And Brian just he talks about how it was just kind of like a fragrance that let him down. Which I mean, I don't. Obviously, me and Brian are 2 different people, but like me and King, we absolutely love Instant Crush. We both picked it up around the same time because it was like $70 for this tester bottle. So it's such a good deal.
Sarah was like one of my first guaranteed like niche full balls I was gonna get. So yeah, I think Instant Crush might be my first one to get. But for my date night recommendation, Lamar Elixir. I feel like that was the easy guess. Lamar Elixir. Um, you just can't go wrong with it on a date night. Very, sexy, a heavy vanilla fragrance. Like I feel like then on that dry down, you get it feels like it smells like a vanilla like ice cream like on the dry down. It's just like really good, bro. Like that creamy, like I don't know, man. It's a very addicting fragrance to me. Yeah.
Last final recommendation for a date night, City Rhythm Austin. I mean, it's this like boozy cinnamon apple fragrance. It smells like a baked apple pie, but it's so weird because it's like I can literally almost smell this like this like buttery pie crust in the fragrance. Like it's so weird, but it smells so good. What perfume reviewers do we watch the most? I mean, I would just say like fragrance influencers I watch the most. I mean, naturally, like, like you, Brian, King, Graham, everyone just like as they naturally pop up and stuff like that. I would say other than that, like people I specifically look for on reviews, like Gent Sense. I enjoy watching his videos. Triple B, I enjoy watching him. TLTG to an extent, I enjoy watching him. Yeah, there's chaos fragrances, and then there's like a lot of people on TikTok that I watch if I'm on TikTok, but I'm normally not on TikTok. Watch my smaller creators in my circle most. Same, same, same. You ever try feminine fragrances? If so, what are your recommendations? Yes, I do have some feminine fragrances. C2, you have any feminine fragrances or no?
I mean, I guess combo is probably my only like close to being feminine fragrance, but other than that, I don't got too many like leaning heavy fragrances, like leaning heavy feminine.
Which is decently feminine because it has that Baccarat Rouge DNA. It's like a sweet floral fragrance. And then Paris Corner Kyir Pistachio smells like Kayali's Yum Pistachio. So that's like this sweet, fruity, floral, like it's just like sweet, fruity, floral, creamy, like ice cream type of fragrance. This one's good. But yeah, it's like I don't know, it's kind of interesting, and that's definitely one that at least to me, I had to let it macerate, but it's such a good fragrance now. Um, Hate how 9 p.m. replaced pear with apple. I do like the bubblegum smell. I like just like that general bubblegum sweetness Ultramall has, and like like clones of it and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean the opening, it's like they try to make that apple smell as much like the pear opening, but you can definitely you can try it. Like you can smell it and tell that there's something different, you know. What's up, Mike AC2? Big Cat, what's going on?
Try that petite Mason Violet. Uh, have you tried that?
Wait, Mason Paddock? I don't I is that a watch brand?
I'm pretty sure it's a fragrance. He says feminine. Try that petite Mason Violet. I don't know. Uh,
Why are you copying my move, C2? Come on, dude. What was that? I saw you're trying to get more into fashion. What are your fashion references? Are you trying to get into fashion, C2, or what? Because that's
don't review fashion, but I do enjoy fashion. I mean, I do plan to like drop like a merch like clothing line, but like deep into fashion, nah, I'm no, not really. Yeah,
fashion, but definitely during the summer, like all my fashion just like it goes out the window. Because like, bro, I've nothing I have to do today. You know, I'm just wearing like a blue shirt with flowers on it and just a pair of just like some basic ass Nike shorts. You know, like
like a little. And then some can't see it. Like I don't wear the most crazy. I don't wear a lot of like designer stuff, like graphic tees, and like I feel like that's what most people like try to trend to because you're like that's basically like a trend for people to wear. Honestly, you can still wear it, good fits, just wearing this type of stuff, like casual stuff. Mm, yeah.
I've just been looking for a lot of like plain stuff, like just a nice plain shirt, you know, or just like a plain solid colored pair of shorts and stuff like that. I've been way into more recently. Facts Micah meant to say besides Elixir, love Elixir, Beast Model smells luxurious. What's good, Omar? Micah, weird question. Would you rather drink cologne or eat hair gel? Probably drink cologne. Amber Eve, killer budget day night fragrance. Yes, I can attest to that. C2, I'm just gonna try and like speed through these real quick so we could get to so we get caught back up. Bar caught Amber Eve. Yes, that would definitely be a great one. Smells like amber and vanilla for 20 bucks. Mont Blanc Explorer. I think Explorer is a good fragrance. What do you think about it? You think it's a good one? Grim, I don't know. It seems like it could be good. Also, Grim, I don't know why you're not a mod, so I'm making you mod. Omar times two. Jimmy upset and projecting, threatened to off himself, and nobody came to check on him. Wait, wait, Grim, are you saying like Jimmy's been in your lives before, or are you just saying? I'm so
Or is that somebody else?
just says when you die, no one will miss you. C2 will. Duh. Valentino Born Aroma Intense. Intense is good. I mean, I think it's a good fragrance. Paul, what's going on?
I don't know, maybe. No.
Graham almost did. Graham almost said. Okay, I'm so lost. Anyways, we are we are caught back up on the comments here. Let's see. What was I going to talk about? Oh, so C2. What would you say out of your collection is like? What is the most mature fragrance? Like one that either like you feel like you have to dress up, or you feel like someone older than you would just wear it.
Sure, pot of black because it's like a heavy powdery fragrance. So like, not a lot of young people are into like, powderiness. Um, Definitely Jacquard Noir is definitely one. I don't like it, but this is definitely a manly, like, older person to the fragrance. And oh yeah, definitely Polo Club Blaze EDT. This is definitely older men type scent. I like it. I enjoy it. I feel like a lot of people do hate on these, but I like it though.
Blaze is bad. Like I had Blaze, I had Polo Club Sexy, I had Polo Club Blue. Like none of them are really bad. Blaze is a clone of like the original Spice Bomb. So it doesn't smell that bad. I think for me though, as far as like an old man or like classy kind of scent, I would say Dior Homme Intense. Have you smelled Dior Homme Intense or no?
This honestly not bad.
It's like a powdery, like almost this powdery lipsticky bomb. I really enjoy this fragrance. I think like it smells good, it projects well. I did about 4 sprays one time, and it was a Sunday like today, so I was just like chilling around my house. I did 4 sprays, and I just remember like walking around my house, and no matter what I'd be doing, like it was strong, it was projecting, like it was good.
In a minute, man. How you doing?
Tyler, what's
What you
going
said,
on,
man?
man? Paul, I've been there, still go there often. You need to talk, then hit me up. Center of the day, Polo Blue EDT. Polo Blue's a good fragrance. Don't you have Polo Blue C2? Yeah.
Love it. My go-to scent in the night most of the time. So yeah. Um,
Like if it's just me getting ready for bed, then normally my scent of the night is like Burberry Touch, because to me, this just smells like I don't know. It has this like weird vibe to it. King says it smells like a like a luxury lotion. To me, it just smells like very powdery. So to me, it's almost just like this relaxing powdery scent. So normally, like if I take a shower or something before bed, I'll throw in a couple sprays. Or like if I can't sleep, I'll throw in a couple sprays. And it just kind of just like sets the mood. You know what I mean?
for me, Jimmy Choo Man Blue. I do wear it during the day too sometimes, but since it doesn't last that long and it's like a nice little blue fragrance to wear, I just rock it at night. So it's like it's good enough to get me through like the rest of the night.
This is normally one I'll put on like if my cologne is worn off, or if I need to like take a shower and my girlfriend's over. She really likes the original Hugo Boss bottled, so I'll normally just throw on a couple sprays of this one. But
It smells good though.
oh shit! Oh, I didn't know you had a Hugo Boss. What is that?
Hugo Boss tonic. Let me get it close if it could. Yeah, this one smells good. I like it. This is another like synonym. I forgot about this one to be honest with you,
That one for a long time.
but no, my brother just gave. He's like he doesn't use it no more, so he just gave it to me, and then
Oh, you're.
yeah,
Oh, I was thinking you said your mother gave it to you. I was like, why does your mom have a men's cologne and she wore like all of it? Want to try OG Polo Red, also OG Do Our Own. Polo. Oh, I just spit. I just spit everywhere, all over my camera. Whoa. Polo Red, woodsy, fresh, grapefruit scent. I think Polo Red is good. I tried Polo Red Extreme and it was pretty good. Yeah, I want to say the Extreme did end up getting discontinued. It was a kid on my not on my bus last year, but we have this thing called the Egg Center, which is like the agriculture center at our school. So like we take the bus down, but yeah, he'd always spray it on himself and like it smelled good. Cranberry saffron too. That coffee note looks interesting. Is that in Polo? Yeah, isn't it Polo Red that has like coffee and a bunch of weird notes to it? But like to me, Polo Red, all Polo Red smells like is like a woodsy, like peppery fragrance. Like it doesn't even smell per se like like coffee or like saffron or like a lot of grapefruit or anything. Hey, Paul, have a good night. I'm so confused because Paul just keeps talking about how he hasn't left his room for 6 months, and now he's like, do come in and just like say stuff like that for attention, you know? Um, right. C2, how many elixirs you got in your collection? You just have Lamal elixirs, is that it or what?
Monetize before I do spend some money on it. Yeah.
Elixir, Sauvage elixir, and Gucci Guilty elixir. Have you tried all three of these or what? Because I know you tried the Aqua de Gio and Sauvage elixir.
Elixir and the Gucci. I tried almost pretty much the whole Gucci Guilty line. I pretty much enjoyed mostly all of them. I think the Gucci Guilty line is for sure. I think it's underrated in my opinion.
It's such a good fragrance to me. I don't really like the original Gucci Guilty that much. I think it's not a bad fragrance, but it's not very good. Like it doesn't last long. It's not too expensive, but for what it is, I feel like it's almost a little expensive. But some like Gucci Guilty Black, Gucci Guilty Parfum, and stuff like that. Like at their prices, like those fragrances make sense. But when you could spend the same amount of money that you would on like Gucci Guilty Pour Homme when you could get like Dylan Blue and something else, or you could get like three or four Middle Eastern fragrances. Yeah, he didn't drop. Stayed up till 2 a.m. in the morning waiting. C2 weren't you also waiting for Kanye to drop his new album, right? Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Next year. Never tried either. Oh, well, I have tried Lamar Elixir. I've never tried Altair. I've heard Altair is good. Now I don't know because my envisioning for like Altair is literally like a creamsicle, kind of fragrance, like a vanilla citrusy fragrance. So if it is like a warm citrusy vanilla kind of fragrance, then I would say maybe Altair could be sexier. But I know Lamal Elixir is definitely a sexy DNA for sure. Let's see. C2, have you tried Altair or have you tried like Liquid Brun or any of the clones?
Right, for sure, because Brian's really getting me into getting liquid broom because he's telling me it's like a creamsicle, like kind of like a clone of I think Altair, I think so. Yeah, and it's like I can get it for like a really good price somewhere. I think Amazon or something like that. So yeah, I think I'm gonna get liquid broom probably.
Like, now I don't know how good this would smell on skin, but last night I made like one of the best layering combos on a tester strip that I've genuinely ever made. I did a spray of Halloween Man EDT because someone was asking me if I had like any alternatives to 1 million. So I sprayed this on a tester strip, and then later I ended up spraying Full House over it, which it's kind of like a weird combo, but I don't know what it smells like because it's still it's close to like 1 million, where it is that like cinnamon woodsy sweet vibe, but then it just has this like this clean, powdery, masculine vibe to it. But if you have Halloween Man EDT or Halloween Man Beware of Yourself and Game of Spades Full House, try this layering combo. Um, C2, I have a question. What was what was like you think the most surprising fragrance you ever tried? and the most disappointing fragrance you've ever tried.
Probably what I say? Oh yeah, probably this is pretty recent though. You remember how I said I wasn't a fan of Absolutely? Like, yeah, it's better than Intensely now. I smelled it again. I was like, maybe I was tripping the first time I smelled it. Now the most disappointing, probably probably that I'm not a huge fan of Azzaro, but that new Azzaro that I smelled, that was low key pretty good. Yeah, I think yeah, it was the gold one. And then the silver one was disappointing too. The silver one was disappointing too. That one was just man. I don't see what that was though. Is it the most wanted elixir? I think is that the silver one? Oh yeah, that's the gold one. The most wanted one I think is the silver one. Apparently not.
Like 1 million, yeah, it came out in like the 2000s, but it came out 1 million came out in like 2004. Like it's not that old of a fragrance. It's less than, it's like 20, 21 years old. It doesn't really smell outdated to me. C2, what do you think about that? The original 1 million. You think it smells like a uncle? You think it smells outdated or what?
Nah, I think it smells like basic in my opinion. Like I said, it's a good fragrance, but nothing crazy. But it don't give me uncle vibes at all. To be honest.
That does give me uncle vibes though. You're talking something like you're talking like polo green.
But that's what we talking about.
I don't even think Dracar Noir is bad. Like, ugh, this one's fucking horrible, dude.
Brian can agree with me on this, man. Man, they literally had Brian coughing when he smelled your car.
'Cause it's like it's this old school, just like spicy vibe.
It's just slightly better, but not too much of an improvement. But yeah,
1 million, you grew up smelling it on your so that makes sense why you would relate that scent to an uncle. I think though, like to me and the average person, it doesn't really smell old, but that still is something a lot of people will say is that it smells old. It's like how's it smell old? Lamal EDT on your gramps, but he just made the switch to Sauvage EDT. Bro, I can't explain it, but there's been this like huge influx of a bunch of these like 40-plus-year-olds wearing Sauvage EDT. Like a lot of people are like, oh, I'm wearing Sauvage EDT. It's the best fragrance ever. Or, a lot of people will be like, "What do I get? I'm thinking about getting Sauvage EDT." But I don't know. Like, I don't even think Sauvage EDT is the worst option. Now, I'd say like get Product Carbon over it, but like Sauvage is a fragrance where even if you do look at someone and you're like, "No, don't get it. It's not good." Like, even if they get it, they're gonna get compliments with it. They're gonna have a good wearing experience with it. Where I don't understand the hate for Sauvage. Though it doesn't make a whole lot of sense because it's like a fragrance like Sauvage, as soon as people start wearing it, people are like, "Oh, it's an overrated fragrance." But, if you take a look at something like let's see. Let's take a look at here. Dior Homme Intense. A lot of people love the Dior Homme Intense line. And just like the whole Dior Homme line, a lot of people love Dior Homme Intense. So why do all these other fragrances, even from Dior, they all are fine, but Sauvage gets so much hate? That's something that's just never really like made sense to me. Where it's like I understand the hate for Sauvage Eau Forte for sure, but like Sauvage EDT and even like the Eau de Parfum, which I don't like that much, that's not a bad fragrance. It's just not one that I really enjoy.
but I don't think it's the best one. I think it's like the third, like probably the best in my opinion. But
Iconic isn't iconic. Um, wait, iconic is iconic. Untold is the one that's like Baccarat Rouge. Iconic is isn't iconic a Blue Day Chanel clone? I want to say it's Blue Day Chanel because it's not Silver Mountain Water and it's not Milestone because that's Millisem Imperial. It's not Untold. That's 540. Okay, iconic is Blue Day Chanel. Knew it. But yeah, honestly, C2, I think like if you are looking for a good niche fragrance, I think Instant Crush would be good. Now, what fragrances have you smelt with the like Baccarat Rouge DNA? Smelt either, so I don't know like how close it is. But like out of all the clones I've smelt of it, it smells pretty decent, like decently close to the clones, but maybe just like a little bit more masculine, you know. Haven't told two. Iconic is Blue Day Chanel and something else. Untold is a beast. I've heard Untold is very very strong. Um, C2, you have any club? You don't have any Club de Nuit fragrances, right?
I'm trying to find it at the Rats because I know like some people have seen like Intense Man at the Rats, but I'm trying to see if like I can find it at the Rats. If I do, then I'm for sure gonna get it there. But then I can always just order it offline. But I mean online, so
C2, here's the thing. I would say just skip Club de Nuit Intense Man because if you do have, you know, if you have Kaid Al Farsan, you kind of already you have something with that like Aventus DNA. And
this that is like
so I think
that.
like maybe look at like Club de Nuit Untold because that's a Creed Millisem Imperial clone. Have Milestone as well. Siage Silver Mountain Water clone. You don't have Siage Supremacy in Heaven. Silver Mountain Water. Untold is Beast Mode. Yo, brother. Soul Saw. What's going on? Yes. Let's see. Soul Saw. What's going on? How's your day going, man? Ooh. Have you tried Have you tried Creeds or no?
Um,
Because I know you tried Aventus because I know you had like a sample of Aventus.
yeah, I tried Aventus. That's probably the only Creed I've tried so far, just the Aventus. But yeah,
uh Club or not Club New Week Milestone, but I had a like that sample of Millisem Imperial. It was solid. It's like a fruity aquatic, like a fruity aquatic metallic kind of scent, I suppose. Picked up Club New Week Intense, EDT, lay longevity on skins about 6 hours. Top three Hugo Boss for warm weather. That would go for me. Top three Hugo Boss for warm weather. Boss bottled EDT number three. Um, yeah, Boss Ball number three, Energized number two, and Bottled Bold Citrus number one. C2, do you have like a top three Hugo Boss, or have you only tried like one?
so I can't really rank it, but it's good though. It's just the tonic one, but it's good.
Off Club No Eat Intense Man, um, UAE National Day Edition, Latafa Atlas, Armaf Aura, Fresh, seems good. Hugo Boss Infinite, if you like mint, Lavender, King, what's going on? Club No Eat Intense Man
Good
Limited
king.
Edition, heard good things. Tonic is good. Ordered Hugo Boss jeans. It smells so amazing. Nice little sod. Can't stay for long. Got to go. But damn, I miss the lives. King, you did, and we both cannot believe you.
But once we get close to the hour mark, so yeah.
Yeah, about
Yeah. How did I not know this character? American Dad.
is it American Dad?
Man. King of the Hill. Oh, so I was right the first time. Okay, Chris. Wait, what was it? Oh yeah, I was almost thinking about The Simpsons, but it was for sure not The Simpsons, bro. Yeah.
UAE doesn't have oak moss note, but has vanilla note instead. Interesting. Thoughts on latest antics from TLTG reviews? Honestly, I don't know. I haven't seen like I saw one of his videos the other day, and like he was kind of like raging on someone. Like or like I saw a video like a couple weeks ago where someone was like someone was like was like, I wish you'd gain all the weight back. You were like way nicer when you were fat or something like that. Which, to be fair though, is true. Like you can go look back. Like he was such a different guy. Like in the beginning of his channel when he was heavier. But yeah, no, he went on like this whole rant about he like made a whole short about it, and he's talking about just like trying to like berate this person for saying it, and it's like I mean, in the end, like if you are gonna be like kind of like a dick though, like you do have to expect people to say it, like people to be able to say something to you or something like that. Because if you're constantly trying to diss on people, trying to call people sheep and stuff like that, you have to be ready for someone to say something like that to you. C2 slow as fuck, bro. Exactly. I mean, like C2. I didn't even say it wasn't Family Guy. I go, is it? And you go, oh, American Dad. He has a lot of rants and short videos lately. Yeah, see, that's what I see, and it's like, here's the thing. It's like, if I have an issue with somebody, I just remove their comment. I don't really address it now, unless it's something where it's like it needs to be addressed, which I've never had anything like that, like ever. But like in the end, people are gonna leave rude comments. For me, I just delete them and I don't say anything on it. Some people, are gonna be like TLTG and they're gonna just want that smoke, I guess, and want to argue with people. But for me, I'd rather just move on. Just yeah.
Read them and then just leave them be. Either I delete them, like if it's really bad, then yeah, I'll delete them. But most of the time, I don't delete them. I just look at them. Sometimes you can troll them a little bit, but most of the time, you basically just encouraging them. So I just don't even respond. Yeah.
Because there'll be just some people who, no matter what, they're gonna hate. Like I remember one time I was doing a live, I got like 120 or like 180 bucks worth of like donations or something in the live. And there's just like this like old guy in here, and he's just hating for like the whole live, and he kept being like, yeah, yeah, I wish I'd get paid for doing nothing. And it's like, dude, I've been working my ass off for like a year, and it was a like it was around Christmas time too. So it's not like every time I go live I make a shit ton of money. It's because the people were nice around that time.
Bro, like this, like, bro, if you think it's so easy, then do it yourself. Then, like, bro, this is not easy at all. Cause like it took us a lot of work and time. Like, we literally took time out of our days just to get content out to get to where we at, and it was not easy. Like, yeah.
Just think that like all you have to do is like just stand in front of camera, and then all of a sudden you're making $1 million. It's like no, I don't really make anything. I like yeah I do make money, but I'm doing this for fun. I'm doing it because it's something I enjoy. If I was doing it for the money, I would have stopped doing it a long time ago.
If you don't truly love, you're just doing it for money. Yeah, yeah, you're gonna end up quitting at some point. Like, you're just not, especially if it's hard.
Where it takes me a little bit to decide what to wear. Have you ever tried Liam Gray? I'm not. Liam Gray so is damn. What is Liam Gray a clone of? I think I've heard of it, but I'm not sure. Used to do a Pokemon channel, did that year, only got 300 or 305 followers, never made a single dime. It's not easy to make income or to make enough to get income coming. Exactly, because it's like you have to stay consistent, and it's like if you want to hit the like 10 million short views in 90 days to get monetized, like you're already going to have that 100,000 or that 4,000 long form watch hours by the time where it's like a lot of people. And I for some people, yeah, they have a short that does 10 million views, and it blows up where they can just get monetized and stuff like that. But it's like no, dude, for me, I was doing this for almost a year before I got monetized. Um, he just attracts trolls because of his attitude, loves to argue, makes videos of doing it. Exactly. Chris Chanel, creamy tea, fake sandalwood scent. Ooh, that sounds good. Smells like a creamy chai tea. That sounds good. I love chai. Like the smell of chai, the taste of chai, anything with chai, dude. I like it.
drama and just like just really.
fragrance influencers like they're beefing with each other or they're beefing with fans and stuff like that. And it's like, dude, in the end, it's like just have fun because it's like even if I'm having fun on a live and I have people come in and they're making fun of me, I don't sit here and just start like arguing back with them. If it's bad, I'll just ban them. But if someone's just coming in here, just like just being goofy, that's fine. Like I don't care about that. It's as soon as people start saying something though, and it's like people can say as much as they want about me, that's fine. But as soon as people start talking about like your family, like people you care about and stuff, that's definitely where it does split off. 'Cause it's like if you're gonna make a video every single time someone leaves a comment you don't agree with, you're gonna be making a lot of videos. And it's like I don't think one thing TLTG realizes is the more and more he keeps addressing the haters, the more and more that are going to be there. Especially if it's he gets um, 100,000 views on a video. That's 100,000 people who just saw this person's comment they left you. And like obviously, it was a good of enough insult or whatever to have you respond to it. Um, Your fragrances are very nice. Hey, Eric, I appreciate that. But Eric and Tana, what's going on? What would be the next Middle Eastern cologne consider buying? I have one in the mail, um, which I'm very excited. It should be here pretty soon. C2 knows what it is. I'm obviously not trying to say it, but wow, I'm excited for it. I think my next pickup would maybe be like maybe Hawass Fire, maybe Hawass Tropical. But it really just depends. Since I did just order one, I don't really have one that I know I do want to get. But C2, what about you?
And he kind of wanted me get fired, and then another big Middle Eastern now I wanted to get was Loki. Oh yeah, Coco. Wait, Coco Loco's not Middle East. It might be. I think it is. Yeah. It sounds Middle. I think it has to be Middle Eastern. Coco Loco. I think. I wish I could ask Graham, but he's not in here, so I gotta confirm if it is Middle Eastern. But if it is, then that's like my third one.
I had Father's Day breakfast this morning, but other than that, no, not really.
But it wasn't really too much.
But C2, you do have a question from Tana.
I don't know. Okay, I was like, I was a little bit hesitant to show because I was gonna low key, keep it, a bit underground before like, I was ready to like make a video on it. But there you go. Wait, which one are you talking about? Oh, this? Yeah, I low key wanted to just break this bottle for them.
Bottle. I genuinely think that is like this. Are the like that gap on the bottom? Is it the same on both of them? Where it's like glass? Like you know what I'm talking about? C2. Like this gap right here. So are they literally just the same bottles?
But um, yeah, pretty much the same exact bottle design, like a copy of Hawaii size. Yeah,
Or what is that? Oh, that's Porom in the back.
Cobalt. Oh, I got it upside down. No wonder. Bad boy Cobalt elixir sample. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's getting somewhere. Yeah. Yeah.
I always keep forgetting that you have the new batch. of Profondo? Because I have a whole different like bottle than you. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure at least. Because I'm pretty sure yours is for formulations.
Hmm. I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. See,
But
because yours
yeah.
has like that gradient. Mine doesn't have that
Yeah.
gradient on it. But let's see. I mean, C2, you think it's time to call it quits here. We went a little bit over an hour. Okay.
Congrats. Yeah.
Well, if y'all have not, please subscribe to C2. Please subscribe to me. Drop us up if y'all have not already. C2, thank you for coming on, man. Have a good rest of your day, and let's do this again for sure.
It's been a minute, and hey, we had to do another collab live. I want to do some more with other people because I feel like Micah is probably like the most person I always collab with, but not anybody else. But I try to, man. Like when people are available, I try to do a live with them. But yeah, we definitely got to do another one for sure. Especially it's summertime, so we got all the time in the world to do it. Yeah.
Stores are kind of dying recently, but I do think Teriyaki Intense is a good pickup. I've heard it's like a gourmand kind of fragrance. Familiar with Rayhan line? Never replica. Had a replica of what? I don't know. Anyways, y'all have a good night. C2 have a good rest of your day. Happy
Hey,
Father's
happy
Day,
Father's Day.
everyone.
All right,
Peace,
peace.
everyone.